Let's go ahead and look at how we can manipulate sprites in the Scratch interface. Down here in our Sprites panel, it lists the different sprites that we have. We can choose from the library, we can paint a new sprite, we can upload, or we can take a picture. In this case, let's go ahead and paint a new sprite. You see here that we have all kinds of drawing tools, just like you would see in other applications. If I click on the ellipse tool, I can actually choose from a solid one or an open one. Let's go ahead and draw one here. You can see that there's a sprite in here, and it's named Sprite 2. We can end up deleting sprites just by simply clicking on this. And we can say delete. And then we can also click on the info, and we can actually say rename, and we can call it whatever we would like. Once I have the selection chosen, I can actually duplicate it, and it tells me circle 2. I could do that as many times as I would like, and they would keep on moving. It's important to note that when we look at our scripts, each one of these have to be triggered by an action. So if I look at this, I can do an event, and I can say when the spacebar is pushed, I want this motion to be move them to 0, 0. But when I click on the second circle, you can see that there's no events here. So if I would actually press the space bar, the one circle goes back to the middle. But sometimes you want to be able to have all of them go back to the middle. So I have to turn around and say events, and when space bar is pushed, I want it to move to 0, 0. So now when I press the space bar, 2 of them move back to 0, 0. So now I can click on my third sprite, and say events. When space bar is pushed, I want it to move to 0, 0. And now when I make the command go, they all move to 0, 0. And you can see that these are all the same commands, but they have to be representative on each of the different slides. So make sure your script is doing what you want it to. Best of luck to you on your project.